Welcome to Planet with Paru. It is Saturday. It's July 1st, 2017. So this is our first daily forecast for July, and this is based on India Standard Time, the IST time zone. So please adjust your time according to where you're watching in the world. For this first day of July, it's a Saturday, so we start with the ruling planet Saturn. Now, Saturn, or Shani as it's referred to, is the planet that rules our longevity, how long we're going to live in this life, and all the things that we must learn that really impact our growth and our evolution in this life. So Saturn is known as a taskmaster who makes us work hard for things, but in that working, in that effort, things such as discipline and commitment can really be established and then can guide us through the rest of our life, all the important parts of our life that require that commitment, that discipline, that patience, and then we grow and we can find great success. So although Saturn is known to be quite harsh and can give us things that it moves very slowly, so it can slow things down for us. It can make us feel a bit sorrowful. It can cause impatience. So just like any of the planets, we have to learn from them so that we can implement the positive teachings. And this is where Saturn brings us great hope, because if we put in that work ethic and we accomplish our goals, we have great success. If we learn to persevere through very tough situations, we learn something about ourselves and we become more evolved because of that. So Saturn makes us work through things, is the taskmaster, because we have to experience things to grow, but when we do, the success comes. So remember that if you're facing challenges. And I also encourage you to look on AstroVed.com about what Saturn's doing right now. Saturn is retrograde, which in astrology it means it looks like they're moving backwards from our perspective here on Earth. So how is that going to influence you as an individual? Go to AstroVed, find out as Saturn retrogrades through Scorpio, what that's going to do for you. And it will help you quite a bit to learn about Saturn because he has such an impact on our lives. If you're looking for even more help with Saturn, the archetype Hanuman, who is the monkey-faced archetype, he is about pure devotion, pure faith, and dedication. So Hanuman knows and completely believes that nothing is impossible, and he is also known as the overlord of Saturn, so he can help us work through any difficulties Saturn's bringing. So that's a key archetype you want to remember on Saturdays as well. It's an archetype a lot of people find quite helpful, so relating to Hanuman, doing rituals for Hanuman, the sound vibrations, even looking at an image or a statue of Hanuman can be quite helpful. In addition to the impact of Saturn, you're going to have the impact of the 8th and 9th waxing moon. So the 8th waxing moon is going to go up until about 6:50 p.m. IST, so most of your day, and then the 9th waxing moon will start. The 8th moon, Ashtami, is the Tithi, or the moon phase that brings us transformation. So challenges come up so we can overcome them and we can grow. And the 8th waxing moon phase is particular to the divine goddess energy, the divine feminine, in a very fierce, even wrathful form. So any of the wrathful goddesses, such as the goddess Durga, who can protect you and fight for you and clear negativity, will be helpful on the 8th waxing moon. The 9th waxing moon is connected to the goddess Saraswati, and it's a moon that is about overcoming things in relation to your competition or rivals or people you may even think of as enemies. So dealing with those type of relationships and finding a way to work through them. And if you're needing to get ahead of the competition, this is a good time to do it. Neither one of these moon phases are great for any type of dispute, or any type of serious conflict. It's more about transforming through them. So remember that as the moon is growing through the 8th and 9th waxing moons. And then the stars or the nakshatras that you're looking at are going to be Hasta and Chitra. Hasta will be the majority of the day up until almost 10 p.m. IST. Then Chitra will finish the night and start into Sunday. Hasta is in the middle of Virgo. It's a sign about creating things with your hands or extending your hand. So it can be like being an artisan or a mechanic, making things, even healing modalities or gardening, getting your hands dirty as you're planting things. It can also be extending a hand and being very tactful in business negotiations or any type of interpersonal experience where you're offering peace or you're offering an agreement if you think of making a handshake. So that's very positive for Hasta. And then Chitra comes in and it's a star about being charismatic. It can help you to use your charisma and be eloquent in your speech. It's a good time to buy things like clothes, even decorate your surroundings if it's your house or your car. And it's also a good nakshatra for health and taking care of your health. So if something needs to be taken care of, like even though it's quite late at night, a doctor's appointment or you need to do something good for your health, then Chitra is a good time for healthcare. So that's your forecast for Saturday. We'll do a short invocation and you can use this to stay connected, be alert, and plan accordingly on Saturday. Again, always feel free to adjust, adapt, and make your own invocation. The most important thing I can share is that if you can do one every day, it's going to change your relationship to time, it's going to change your consciousness, and thus the way you create your life. So begin with Ganesha, asking for obstacles to be removed, then move into Saturn, the moon phases, and the stars. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Lord Ganesha, bless this day. Protect us from obstacles by removing them out of our path and giving us a new direction that is short, efficient, and goal-oriented for our Saturday. Om Shanicharaya Namaha. Shani, or Saturn, we ask for your blessing to help us persevere, to put in the hard work and accomplish our tasks, and through this work that we may grow and learn and expand who we are and understand more about our life and our purpose. Also help us with service and being good to others on Saturday. We invoke the 8th waxing moon for transformation and growth. We invoke the 9th waxing moon for the blessing of overcoming issues with competitors and rivals. We invoke Hasta for creative powers and tact in negotiation. We invoke Chitra for charisma, for eloquence, for the ability to decorate and beautify our lives. And we finally ask Hanuman for blessings today to guide us in learning the most we can about ourselves through these deep lessons with Saturn. Enjoy your day, use this information to guide you, and let us know how it's going. Pay attention to all of the rituals that are happening that you can participate in for free, as well as the information, as I mentioned, about things like Saturn's transits, other upcoming transits that may be beneficial to you. And it's a way to learn more about yourself and your own astrology. So any chance you have to visit AstroVed.com, please do so and use all of the tools that we have to learn more, and it will help you every day. So we give thanks to Dr. Pillai finally for making this possible, for guiding us and teaching us the importance of sharing this information with each other and being on point with how we spend our time every day. Have a fantastic Saturday, and we'll see you again soon. Namaste.